Alright, so boom, it's your girl LJ. Hey y'all. Oh, guess what? Dice Chronicles is back. Hey. And yo, I have not played Dice Chronicles in a while. Like, it has been a very long time since we played Dice Chronicles, and I'm super duper excited that we are back in action. Bam. All right, so we have our pillars, and then if we land on an orange or a pink, we have a roll and save game from Norella's collab that I have been regretfully ignoring and slowly completing them, but I really want to get all of these challenges out of the binder so we can start out fresh. So that is what we are doing today. So let's jump into it, so we are not taking a very long time. So we are at purple, which is emergency and security, and you already know where we going. That is our Miss Judy's challenge for our month ahead. Ha. So let me get out the binder, and we are only doing one play per challenge because we only have $25, but that's okay. All right, so we are putting $5 into Miss Judy, and we have officially finished August. Bam. All right, let's take the $5 and let me get my emergency and security binder. Bam. And we put, actually, should we just leave this out? Yeah. We know that we put $5 in here. Okay, bam. All right, let's roll again. See where we're going. Ooh, we are going red. So that means, so red, I had to decide whether I wanted to do the envelope challenge or the month ahead. And I think that we are going to go, I think we are going to go into our month ahead, because month ahead is in two places. It's in our debt free and stability, because it is stability, and then for emergency and security, it is our security. So that's why they're in two different spots. But once we finish this, we are then going to put in a challenge that is just focused on debt. So we need our D8 dice. Here we go. And that is a 4. And we have a 4 right here. And I did not roll my color die. And that is a pink. So we are doing pink, because I can finish this. Bam, pink. And then I just put back the thing here. Bam. How y'all week been? Aren't you guys excited that the weekend is now? Ooh, this is not pink. They lied. That's not pink. Ooh, you lied. That's not pink. This one is pink. Okay. I don't know what type. What is that? Violet? Not violet. Purple. What? Magenta? Maybe that is what it is. Because this is pink. All right, and then let's color in the leaf here. And we do Dice Chronicles to kind of just get a little bit ahead on these challenges. That's not like specific to, like, we touch everything, hopefully, depending upon the dice roll. And I think that this is helpful for our budget, because then I'm not overly relying upon like the weekly videos. So, you know. All right, so let's get out our $4 for this. That means we're going into our debt binder. Steps on the, ooh, and that means on Monday we start here as well. Oh my God, I love that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We needed $1. Okay, where's my calculator? Because now we need to get the calculator out. All right, so we need to put in $4. Bam. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plus 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, plus 9. There we go. And then plus 10. So that's 123 is what we need. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 1, 2, and 3. And then we just made our change here. Love that. And then just for prosperity's sake, we're just gonna put the, oh wait, it was $3 actually. Nope, we put the money in. I'm not gonna confuse myself. Just hold that we actually put the money in. All right, let's roll. Green. Ooh, we get to go to future savings. That is in my happy planner, and that is the challenge from the Almost Organized Owl. Here we go. And then this is the save 226 in 2026. So I need my oh, let's do the D5. Where's my D5? There you go. Because the highest in this set is 5. So let's do that. That's a 1. We are only putting $1 in here. So that's yellow. Womp, womp, womp. All right. So that only got $1. And I'm only doing it once because usually when we were playing this, we've been touching this every week, where like I was okay with doing like 2 rolls, but now we haven't touched this in a while, and I want to make sure that I'm giving everyone an opportunity. So we are going here to our power play, which is now in our emergency binder. And this goes to Geico, because just in case if I have extra money in our emergency and security day, I will fund this. And I'm just putting this into different binders so we know that it actually exists. Because I felt like I had, oh wow, that only got $1. Like I had a plan, but then the money just wasn't money in, and I decided to do something different, and yeah, it just happened. So let's put the dollars there. Okay. And this is going to our Geico fund, which is the month ahead that we're working on currently, so that works. I like that. Yellow. Ooh, a lifestyle and joy. Why did I put the $1 here? This wasn't even supposed, this was supposed to go to future. I was like, we did not touch lifestyle and joy. I hope y'all was screaming at me saying, no, that's the wrong one. All right, so we have our challenge that we're still trucking along with our Janelle Ray budgets. We roll a D6, so let's use our even die. And that is a 1, literally. So we go here to a 6, and we pay off our $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, nope. So let's go into the binder. That is the first challenge here. So if you notice that our, here, what do we need at $6? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take that 10 and then the 5 and the 1. Okay. Ooh, let's put the 5 and the 1 on the thing, so I know where we're going. And we came a long way with this, because remember we used to just, oh, let me just, there we go. Ooh, lifestyle. Remember when I used to just put the cards out and then take the cards back, and then now we're just here. They are just staying here. Purple, emergency and security. Yes. So that is our save with Judy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we got $3 left. So let me just bring out the challenge. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Here you are. All right, now we're working on fall. So let's do an orange, because we haven't done orange yet. An orange leaf. Yo, the squiggly lines are squiggly. All right, there we go. We are now in September. All right, so let's flip that. And that got its additional $5. Bam. Okay, let's roll again. We got $3 left. And that is going to, all right, that is our save 2026 and 2026. Let's roll our Oh, D5 again. No 5. Oh, we got a 2. So 1, 2. And then we have $1 left, y'all. All right, so we have $2 and we need to do the red. I don't know where my red Sharpie went. I should have just did the top. It's okay. Talking about I should have did the top and still coloring the 2 red. There you go. All right, so that is there. And then we see where this dollar is going towards. I hope it's pink. I hope it's pink because I would put the dollar there. It is blue. We don't have a blue. We did, but I don't remember where the other category was that we're going to. So this dollar, I'm just gonna call it. It's gonna go here. And that is going to be our dollar. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that being $1. So this here is $1. Oh, it was the Fall into Savings collab, yeah. And this one, it was like 21 challenges, and yeah, it's going to Geico. So let's add up how much this has currently, and then we'll put these things back. Like we have not, like literally, I had set out all the categories for this challenge, and when I tell you, it just, I think it was just a lot. I think it was I was doing a lot for the budget and it just wasn't working. But now I'm being a little bit more intentional. So this challenge so far has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19. So we have $19 going in here. And that goes back into our emergency and security binder. Yo, I don't know what I did to this envelope, but it feels so like bendy. Maybe because I put the challenge into it. I don't know. All right, Save with Judy. We put in, it should be $10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, $10 with Save with Judy. Here we go. And that is our emergency and security pillar. So we have 4 pillars. You see all of the budgeters that have different sinking funds, like individually. I have them as well, like when it comes to like our minis, but majority of them are filtered into these buckets, so I know that the money is going to that specific area. And then at the end of month, we then go into what the individual sinking funds are. I'm just throwing them into buckets, literally. This is our red binder, which we have seen with stuffs on the budget. And then we have our future that has $3. Where's my green binder? There you go. And then we put $3 into there. We met our goal with this one, but I still want this one to finish, and this is considered like a long-term challenge. That's why it's in our Dice Chronicles. There you go. That is our pillar number 2. And then Lifestyle and Joy, you already know, gets all of the money, literally all of the funds. And this is our special goals and memory makers. If you like these envelopes, they're all made from, oh, wait a minute. We left off on 6, so we go here. And it's just another way to get these challenges done, literally, because we're almost done with this one. This one is from Janelle Ray Budgets. The envelopes are from Brittany at Budgeting with the Ginger, and we put in $6 extra for here. If you want to see the total amount of like these envelopes, you have to go watch the day that I filmed them, so you can see, because we go through them again. So that goes here, bam. And then I don't know where I put my red binder. Oh, it's right here. It's like, all of the binders need to go back to where they need to be. All right, bam. So we have finished Dice Chronicles. Then we haven't done in a while, literally, is, oh my goodness. We didn't do our dreams come true, but I was supposed to get $5 in ones. $10 in ones, not $5 in. And we have not been in here for a while. So let me see if I can, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I can condense in here, because I was not supposed to use those ones. But then I'm looking at it and I'm like, If I'm not supposed to use the ones and then I'm looking for ones, it will not be in this binder. Okay, so let's come back in this binder. And then let's take the change. So 1, 2, 3. That does not have $3 in ones. Let's look at Donna, Powered by Creativity. I need ones. That is what I'm looking for. This does not have ones. What challenge has ones in it? Oh, I know what challenge has ones in it. Let's go into this box challenge because I think we had ones in here, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, surely did. Hello. And we need an extra $5 in ones. So we need to go searching, go searching, go searching, go searching, go searching. Ooh, $5 in ones. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, $5 in ones. Maybe in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Haha. $5 in ones. Alright, so that goes in here. Bam. Alright, now we go back to our Dreams Come True binder. So what we do here is that we have $10 in ones, and we just randomize them based off of where it lands. So we have a 6-sided die, and then wherever it goes, that's where we put. So it landed on 5, so we put $1 there. 4, we put $1 there. 4, $1. 4, $1. All right. We don't need any more money in the kids funds. You heard? 3 is here. 6. That goes in there. And 2. Okay, now we're getting a more variety. In here, 2. And then 5. Here we go. And then our last $1 is going to 3. Bam. Okay, and then we put 3. I don't know if everyone got something, but it's here. All right, let me get my mats. So I have, actually, let's use the Happy Planner because that's a little bit more thicker. And we just update the sheets to tell us where we have been. And let's do this blue one here. So today is 10. I'm recording this on the 10th. There we go. Oh, I should have just put it. Oh, it's whatever. +1. You will guys see this on Saturday. Yeah. So that's $19. And we have not touched this at all. Since this has been in here, we have literally out of sight, out of mind. But we're kind of at this space now where we can come back in here and kind of like put money into here. And it's okay. Like, if things are getting too much, like, make sure that your budget works for you and prioritize the things that you need to prioritize. This here was not a priority in this moment because it's not, this is just extra funds that we're putting in. And they're just low amounts, so they're not really anything that we can like really tackle anything. It's just a little bit of extra, you know, and it just did not fit in the budget until now, and I'm okay. And remember, the last time we've been in here was last month, so it's been a whole month. 2 and 8, 9, 10. So we now at $10 for our emergency fund, and we don't pull anything until it reaches $20. So that is there. And then kids needs 7, 10, and that is $3, and that's 17. There we go. Donna and center. And then we have category number 5. Come on. Category number 5 is our future move, and it got $2. Dang, and the last time it was in here was 5, 23, 10, $2. All right, this is at 21, so we can pull this money here. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and we're gonna leave $1. And this is going to future move. I had a sticky note somewhere. Here we go. So that is $21. 7, 10, 20, $20, not 21. And that goes to future move. And that is our P2 category. There we go. All right, let's put that to the side, and then let's put this dollar in here. And we hit our first $20 mark. Okay. I love it for this category. And then our experiences got $1. So 7, 10, $1, and that's 15. So this one needs 15 more dollars, and then we can pull this. But until then, that is what it gets. That is indeed what it gets. And all of those dashboards was from Norella's budgets. So you can go check her out. Because she has all of the good things there. When we first started, we had been using Norella's budgets like to kind of kickstart our budgets. Now, since we got some experience in the community, we've been out branching to other folks. But yeah, go check out all these lovely ladies. I'm going to put them in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, your budget does not have to be perfect, because mine, it's not. As you can clearly see, we have not been in this binder for a couple months now. But if you are intentional, you're able to build a system that works for you, and then tackle some challenges that might have just been sitting on the sidelines for a little bit. But that's okay, because it's your budget and it's whatever way that you want to do it. This is how I'm doing it. If you like it, great. Make sure that you hit the like button. If you are new here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and come back to say hey to your girl LJ. Bye.